Hi everyone, my name is Sunny16 Tarot and welcome to my channel. For those of you who've been here before, welcome back. This is going to be your new moon and Gemini reading. New moon and Gemini, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, because some people have come into my old tarot channel and they were like, what's tarot? Like they literally didn't know. So yeah, if you for some reason see my video on your feed, it's definitely a message meant for you. Like people will be like, oh, but the algorithm, but it's like, okay, but who knows what tarot is? Like, someone who doesn't know what tarot is would get this video. Anyways, the new moon in Gemini means there's a moon cycle happening. You know how the moon changes? In astrology, we like to use the planets as like the weather forecast, essentially. So yeah, new moon means like literally the moon is forming again. And new moons represent new beginnings and starting something. I know beginning and starting mean the same thing, but I mean like also you tangibly starting something. And I try to be as general with my readings as possible. But I tend to also give advice, like general guidance, more than give predictions, which is what a lot of people like tarot for. Like when I first saw tarot, I was excited by the accuracy and that I wanted to know, like, are there good things happening? Are there good things happening? And they would happen. I just had to be patient. And now I'm married to my soulmate. So tarot's great. But yes, let's get right into it now. So, first of all, you got Three of Pentacles. That is one of my favorite cards in tarot. You are going to work with a dream team, and it doesn't matter if you are employed, freelance. I put the quotes because I know how classist people get, especially to freelancers. So yeah, whether you're employed, a freelancer, or a volunteer somewhere, you're going to work with your dream team. And they're going to be so amazing. And I really do feel like you have so much support for yourself here. And you're going to have a best friend in this dream team. And there's so much Venusian energy. Like, this is Moon in Libra. Moon is not Venus. Venusian, by the way, means Venus. But yeah, this is Moon. But, like, Libra is a Venusian planet. I mean, a Venusian star sign, zodiac sign. So there's that. There's also Taurus. Also Venus. And, yeah, the Empress is Venus and... Venus. Sorry, the Empress is Taurus and Libra. I really feel like there's so much laughter with your new group. I believe this is Venus as well. Oh no, sorry, this is Mercury. Oh, yeah, Mercury is also there's a lot of communication. Sorry, this is Mercury. My bad. Yeah. Okay. No, there's a lot of femininity and emotional availability and openness and laughter. And I literally see luck is on your side. Can I be really hilarious right now? So, okay, like I'm gonna give a really big example of luck is on your side. I got a call about like a crappy professional call. Like, there was some professional thing I was with for like a year, and I even emailed the head people, like the main people saying, "Hey, I'm not going with this anymore." But then I got a call today about like from this professional place, and I got a paycheck like from something else. And then when I was trying to film this reading again, I saw a notification that someone liked a bad Google review I wrote. It was some boba place, and they didn't give me my straw, so I got really annoyed by it. Like, there's more context to the story. It's a really long story, but essentially, they did not want to fix the problem because they kept lacking. Like, they had the performativity to take accountability, but they didn't actually like give a good way to make up for it. That's my opinion. I'm a customer. That's my opinion. So, I'm thinking, oh my God, am I a Karen over this? But then someone just liked my review on Google. So luck is on your side. That's what I mean by support. People are actually supporting you. People aren't gaslighting you. They're actually like, yeah, how that person treated you was not okay. And I'm going to give another example of myself. I know some people don't like when tarot readers give examples of their own life, but it's actually normal for tarot readers to connect with their um, querents, they call it. Like, you're the querent. Again, for people who don't know tarot, you would be the querent here. So, yeah, it's very normal to relate with your querents. Like, I had another project, like, it was an event, it was a mutual aid event I worked on with my team. Like, my team and I made this event together, and there was one person in the group who didn't do a single thing. Like, I don't want to say it like that because I know they did some things, but no, they literally stormed off because they didn't like something I said. And it wasn't even like a bad thing. They just totally misinterpreted it because they thought the rest of us were conspiring with each other about this person when we weren't. So I understand they were traumatized. There was a lot of paranoia, anxiety, and emotion, like, self-abandonment. And at the time, I just let it go. I didn't want to say a single thing. Like, they literally stormed off from doing food, so I did the food for them. Moving forward, yeah, the day after, sorry, I guess this is a really big story for me. But it feels really necessary because I feel like you would relate with this, and this may blow your mind. I literally had, like, my team. There was one of my greatest friends. Two of Cups. This person and I are like we're like this. we're very we're like, what's the term? Like, I would say we're very connected. We're in sync. They are one of my soulmates. I have soulmates, but like I've been meeting my soulmates from community, and it's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. And I've been told I'm gonna meet my soul tribe, and I never believed it, but then I did. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry because you're gonna meet your soul tribe. But yeah, after the event, and this woman, sorry, I shouldn't say who, but this person was so mean. This person was so passive aggressive, like, even apologizing to someone we were collaborating with and looking at me like as if I should have been the one apologizing for it. So they were really passive aggressive. But yeah, that person did not treat me right at all, and they didn't treat other people right either. And some people had to brush off how that person was to them. So did I. But then the day after, my very beautiful friend messaged me, and I got in survival mode, so I don't know, I was just like, oh, why are they trying to talk to me about this person again? I don't want to think about them anymore. But then they told me, no, we literally kicked them out of the group, and the way they treated you was not okay, and I just want to know how you're doing. Like, they didn't say it like that, but, like, me calling myself out now, it's like, no, like, even my brother said to me, no, they're just looking out for you. So New Moon in Gemini, if you don't want to say the words yourself, there are going to be people that already see it. In my family too, like my mother's, like, even in my classrooms, when I think about it now, there's been emotional support. And there are people who have said, like, I didn't want to say anything because I thought maybe I don't know, because, yeah, they're like, I mean, you didn't say anything, so I didn't want to, like, butt in, but I did notice someone being really rude to you, and I've been seeing that. But yeah, now that you're speaking up on it, it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is not okay. Oh my god, sorry. I literally saw 9/11 on the timer, and people can laugh like 9/11, but what I mean by 9/11 is like 911. When there's an emotional emergency, especially, oh my god. Sorry. Gemini is a very social sign as well, and Gemini's all about people. I don't want to say all about people, but they're very social. They love to use their words. They love to communicate. We should all communicate, but like, they love to break down their words on something. So maybe that's what you're doing as you start. I don't know, you used to be in a group where it was normal for people to just be a-holes. and not say anything. But now you're in a group where, you know, people are literally like, you know, you can call this person out. Dude, this took me a while to get this reading. And I was like, no, don't make it about yourself. If this reading was for you, it would have been for you. But I still feel like recording it because I feel like other people could really use this message as well. And ironically enough, I must use my voice. So you should as well. Please use your voice. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I don't want to say sorry. I mean, like I'm sorry that I'm supposed to be a YouTuber and I'm like crying in this reading. But yeah, we did have the blue moon May 31st. So whatever energy you've had in whatever like big dream you've had on May 31st, especially around that time, like please carry that into new moon in Gemini. And that's the impossible. Like you used to think you were going to be with a group of people that just want you to endure everything. But this is not this group. This is not this beautiful Three of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at those pants, by the way. You're going to be with people with style. Bruh, like seriously, this is so gorgeous. Look at this cloak. You're going to be with people with more swag. Let me tell you, look at this goddess, seriously. And that hair. Oh man, this makes me want to dye my hair blue. Yeah, Five of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, and Nine of Pentacles. You don't always have to have the short end of the stick. And with Five of Swords, I would say don't analyze too much. Don't intellectualize your emotions. When I say intellectualize, I mean you don't have to wonder, oh, should I have not reacted? Or, oh, this person has traumas, so I should excuse it. But it's like, you know what? This person who mistreated me, I know I've been through some crap I shouldn't have had to go through, especially as a child. And I'm not just talking about mean family members. Like, there was something super extreme that happened to me as a kid. I think my mom, like, when I was a kid, I didn't even realize it. And my mom even wanted to, like, transfer me out of the school, but there was nowhere else for me to go as a special needs student. I was already kicked out of my elementary, I don't want to say kicked out, but my elementary school, my first one already told me I was, like, they told my mother I was ESL, and then they said to me, oh, she actually, she's, so anyways, yeah, that's not even the trauma, I'm just saying that, yeah, I had to be out of my first elementary school because I was special needs, and then in special ed, I had a classmate that literally terrorized me, and this is as open as I'm going to be about it. I won't say the hairy details, but you know what I'm saying? And you don't see me. I didn't get mean to people in my class over it. They knew how messed up this person. That's another thing, see? Oh my god, I keep giving examples of how it feels like you weren't supported then, but whatever trauma you have, you actually were supported then. So, New Moon in Gemini tells me you are divinely protected, and you are also protected in the 3D. And again, people new to this channel, people who are new to spirituality, the 5D world is your spiritual world. I believe in Neptune and Pisces, it was very easy to like just zone out and imagine some like beautiful, blissful spot where no problems happen at all, you know? But nowadays, 5D is, no, I do feel like, anyways, yeah, so the 5D essentially is your spiritual world. Like your prayers and your dreams, and also like what you just feel is your life, what is your calling. Whereas the 3D world is what we see tangibly here as humans, our human experience essentially. So please know that you aren't just divinely protected, you are also protected in the 3D. Wow, this video was really interesting for me to shoot. It took me like 3 takes to get to something, especially with 3 of Pentacles. 3 could be a magic number for you, and Gemini is the 3rd sign in the zodiac, so 3 is coming in very strongly here. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be very appreciated, but no pressure. And yeah, feel free to come back to this reading, or feel free to, yeah, like if you would like, you could even come back on new moon in Gemini day, June 15th, to tell me if this really did help you. All right, thank you so much. Bye.